Last week, we examined the role of the Comprehensive Community Plan in creating a community vision and priorities, and looked at some examples of CCPs in different Indigenous communities. We then reviewed some examples of environmental scans and economic development plans. The Economic Development Plan, or environmental scan/SWOT analysis, should evolve from the vision and priorities of the Comprehensive Community Plan, CCP, to ensure that the community is working toward common goals and to facilitate community buy-in on community economic development initiatives. This week, we follow the process to the next level, developing a specific business idea that hopefully matches the vision and direction that the community has outlined in its CCP and related plans. The first step we'll walk through in our journey to find a viable business idea is to select a community for which we want to develop a business. I would suggest you research a number of First Nations communities. An A to Z listing of BC First Nations communities can be found on the gov.bc First Nations website linked to your lesson. A Canada-wide map of First Nations communities is also available, with a listing by name and province. Note that the Canada-wide listings do not seem to have fully up-to-date website links. Try to find a community that incorporates one or more of the following characteristics. First of all, a community that you're familiar with and want to work with. A community that you're interested in learning more about and you have some reasons to work with this community. A community that has a solid comprehensive community plan and environmental scan of some sort in place, in the form of an environmental scan report, a SWOT analysis, or a community economic development plan. A community that has a clear and articulated vision for that community, and/or a community that has clear and articulated goals. Take a look at the text version of the lesson for a visual of the decision process that you might go through when choosing a community. Think carefully when choosing a community for your project. Ultimately, it's up to you, but you don't want to make your task more difficult by working on a business idea for a community that has no articulated vision or goals.